Hey everybody, it's Berg, back at you with some more belt talking today. Check out this beauty, a WWF Winged Eagle title belt, all gold version. This belt was made by Pinfall Title Belts, and we're going to be doing an up-close and in-depth review on this belt, so without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to lay this belt flat out so you can see all of it at once here and get an idea of what we're looking at. So it's got the very classic design. We've got the clamshell tooling. We've got kind of the Midwest snap box design. And this belt is just a stunner. Beautiful belt. Let's get a closer look at these plates and at this strap. So getting up close and personal here with this all gold Winged Eagle made by Pinfall Title Belts. Pinfall Title Belts is a maker out of Pakistan, and I have to say these plates are just incredible. So, I mean, we can see right away the detail in the etching, the depth of the etching. Just at the first glance, I mean, it's beautiful. And as we get down and we take a look, we can see just the different levels in this etching. So these are acid etched plates, HD acid etching, and the work is just incredible. The detail and the depth on this main plate is just outstanding. See the grapplers. We've got our floral patterns. The levels here between the eagle and the negative space of the plate. Look at these tail feathers. Unbelievable detail. This maker does include the Reggie replica wording on the main plate. And just for a scale of reference, I'll put my finger in here. You can see how small that writing is, but how clear the etching is. So really wonderful detail by Raheel Ahmed, who's the guy over at Pinfall Title Belts. Get down close here on the eagle's head and by the globe. Again, just wonderful depth. These HD acid etch plates are incredible. If we tip the belt forward just a little bit, you'll see we do have a relief plate here, the world banner. Now these plates are advertised as 3.2 millimeter plates, zinc plates. And if you don't have a tape measure or something handy, a ruler or a tape measure, you can actually use pocket change. So a penny, let's see if I can zoom in here or get the clarity to focus. A penny is about 1.5 millimeters thick. A nickel is approximately 2 millimeters thick. So together they make 3.5 millimeters. And if you put it up on these plates, see if I can do this one-handed. If you put them up on the plates, you should be able to at least get an estimate, a close estimate on the thickness of your plates. And so we can see these actually appear to be just a little bit more than 3.5. So like I said, advertises 3.2 millimeter, and it looks like they're coming in almost at 3.5 on the dot. Again, 1.5 millimeters for the penny, 2 millimeters for the nickel. Put them together, you got 3.5, and these plates are measuring with this rough estimate at 3.5 millimeter. So 3.5 millimeter plates, and that's plenty to get great detail in the acid etching. Taking a look at these side plates, not much different than the main plate. I mean, the level of detail is just incredible. So here we can see the grapplers, kind of our floral vine patterns set into this sunburst design. And everything, there's just so many levels to see. This etching is outstanding. The plates are 24 karat gold plated, and they've got a really nice color and shine to them. Much more so than the WWE shop belts, which I think they're kind of a little off color for my liking. They're a little too, I don't know, orangish yellow color versus gold. So this belt knocks it out of the park in terms of capturing that gold prestigious look. We've got the thick twisted sidebars. And one thing I want to show you with this belt from Pinfall Title Belts is the way these sidebars are attached. I've never seen this before, but they have got almost like a steel base plate that the sidebars are attached and screwed into and then mounted to the main plate. That's on both sides, and that adds such an extra level of weight to this belt. I've had the WWE shop version of the Winged Eagle title belt. This probably weighs a pound, maybe even 2 pounds more. Continuing down these side plates, again, just like we saw on the other side. Great detail, great etching, wonderful gold plating. And I don't have any real complaints about these plates. We've got our logo plate set into the beveled tooling. Now, if I want to be critical about Pinfall Title Belts and the plates and the belt tip in the right light, you can see there's a little bit of pitting, a little bit of scratch, a little bit of scratches in here. Same with this logo plate. You turn it and you can see that there's just, I don't know if that came from the factory, if that happened in shipping. I will say that if you've watched my unboxing video of these belts, which I posted a few days ago, you would see how well these were packed for shipping. Each belt was individually wrapped in a plastic cellophane, and then it also had bubble wrap around it with extra foam inside of the box. So if this scratching happened in shipping, I don't know. It'd be hard to say it did. It had to have come from the factory like this. I did try buffing it with a microfiber cloth. That's about as good as I could get it. Same thing with the belt tip, as I showed you, a little bit of pitting, some scratching, but I mean, you have to twist it into the right light to even be able to see it, so it's not a big deal. The snaps on this belt, they line up perfectly. Everything looks good that way. The only gripe I have with the snaps, they are a little bit scratched. You see there's some discoloration on this snap right here. This snap over here is scratched. So that's the way it came from the factory. Those are very minor issues for me. I display my belts just on a display shelf. I don't handle them much. I look from afar, and so those issues really aren't that bad for me, especially considering the price and everything else with these belts, the quality. I'm not going to lose sleep over a little bit of scratching on the snaps. Let's flip the belt over here really quick. We'll start by taking a look at the back. I'm telling you, this belt is heavy. I didn't weigh it. I should. You can see back here where those metal plates are holding the sidebars attached. And so it does look a little bit awkward on the back, but again, who's looking at the back of the belt? It's sitting on a display facing forward, so not a big issue. The backing is soft, leather backing, covers everything nicely. So the edges, I wouldn't say are 100% finished cleanly. They do have a bit of a rough feel to the edges. Not burnished and sealed. You can buy an upgrade package from Pinfall Title Belts. The upgrade package will get your belt put on Mendoza Crafts leather, American leather, with these HD plates from Pinfall Title Belts. And so if you want upgraded leather and you have specific requests to have your leather finished a certain way, you can certainly do that. As we take a look, the clamshell tooling on the leather strap, done in the classic Reggie form. Very nice. The strap itself, like I said, this is the stock strap that you get from Pinfall Title Belts, not the upgraded strap. This does have a very soft, flexible feel to it. You can see very, very floppy, very soft, yet it is sturdy enough, if I can do it, to hold the belt upright. But I do think the weight of the plates will damage the strap after a while if you're not using a belt stand or plate stand. So just be cautious of that. But otherwise, I'm telling you what, this belt has become my new favorite in my collection. So much so that I'm selling my WWE Shop Winged Eagle, which is on a leather strap. I'm selling that and replacing it with this. This is going to sit the forefront of my collection. Wonderful job by Pinfall Title Belts. This belt, you can expect to pay somewhere in the $550 range. If you order directly through Pinfall Title Belts, Raheel Ahmed. If you want the upgraded leather strap from Mendoza Craft Leather, you can expect to pay $750 for that. Well worth the money. And if you have it in your budget, I would certainly do that. But at the same time, I've got no complaints about this strap, stock strap from Pinfall Title Belts. This Winged Eagle is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. HD acid etched plates. What a classic. What a beauty. All right, that's it, everybody. I wanted to show off this new addition to my collection. Thanks for taking a look with me. I am Berg, and we'll see you for some more belt talk soon.